All right, so we're starting off here in Tennessee, where we made the mistake of only having two divisions here in Dyer. What's left of the force is back in Island 10. You can say two divisions are here. The 63rd Division by Steel is actually in the fort, and we're going to try to use Riverine movement to have this final division escape as well. We may not be that lucky, but we will see. It's basically winter, so I think what I need to do is kind of regroup here for a bit. Our morale's at 106, theirs is at 119, victory points are 52 and 43. And kind of get a bit more organized with the forces. So there was a bit of a catastrophe last turn. When we took Montgomery, that militia unit was destroyed. General Rosecrans was killed. Incredibly, even though he was on defensive posture, actually switched to defensive posture. It's just one of those fluke accidents that happens in the game as when they participate in the battle. What that now means is that we no longer have a core command structure here. We'll have to send what I guess is our best three-star general we have that's not Poper, Grant, McDowell out. So McDowell's going to head to New York to take over the defenses here. I'm sort of restructuring all of this, trying to get a bit more organized. So we're going to kind of swap some forces around. This partial division is going to come over here. We're going to try to destroy these two railroads next turn and push out this Union cavalry unit here. Brutus Keene is here in Selma, and we'll be taking all of these various militia and conscript units that have not been trained to train them, and we'll hold Montgomery and this area here, and really until we can get McDowell here and get organized more. In DC, in Virginia, we're going to move on Newmarket, and then we'll have control over the valley. Sigel is training up the volunteer and the conscript units here in DC, and we'll kind of swap them in and out. And basically, McClellan is doing the same in Louisville, and Halleck is also doing the same in Cairo. Here's what we have on the docket here. So we don't actually have a huge number of forces, and actually we didn't do replacements this turn, so I do need to cancel that unit and do recruits. Let's see, we probably should cancel one more. Where is there's another one. Yeah, let's go cancel this other one in Alexandria as well. Let's see. Looks like they've just begun, so. Okay. Alright, so let's run the turn and see if that final division in Tennessee can escape. Okay, no national morale changes. The bad news is our force here did not escape. So we can try again. Yeah, well, I guess we'll try again next turn. Our Barry's Corps has recovered somewhat, and we now have three divisions here again. Let's take a look at the weather. So looks like the weather's finally free here, so this fleet can get by, or can it not? Let's see if these guys can get by. Yeah, so these guys are stuck. Yeah, I kind of made a mistake by, I guess, well, I don't know if it was a mistake, but anyways, here's the fleet's down here, and this fleet can't actually get out because of the weather. This fleet, though, as you can see, does have an exit in Dover. Bend. So kind of flip back over. There were only a couple battles. One was this is the Pike Garrison artillery and batteries. They were over here, kind of in Coney Island. So I went out and used the fleet to capture or destroy them. No national guard gain though. And the other is we took Saint Augustine, which doesn't really have much. Yeah, just town and a harbor, so nothing too special there. In Alabama, I didn't really see any movement. Here are some irregular units. Here are forces. You can see that here's all the forces Rufus Keene has that he needs to train. He doesn't need to train all of them, but some of them do need training. Otherwise, looks like they did not fix the railroad here, so I thought they might make a quick move on Mobile. That doesn't seem to be the case. Confederate cavalry there. Looks like General Hill, I think, is there. Johnston is still up here. Didn't really see too much movement in Tennessee. A little bit of movement here, and the same thing goes for down here in Virginia. Pope, well, actually, more Heinzelman's force did take Newmarket, which produces a lot of supply. Newmarket is a size 1 city, so we do have the option of kind of basically destroying it, which sort of represents, I guess, what Sheridan was doing to take it so the Confederates don't get supplied. We may actually want to do that just because it's not. I don't know if we want to defend all the way down here. If you look at the terrain, you can kind of get a feel for the situation. So basically, these are mountains in between the Shenandoah Valley and then over here. So it's not actually super easy to get through. So you can see that's 20 days to go from Newmarket to Charlottesville. Of course, the reverse is true. Jackson's faster, but it's difficult to, if you're going to defend it, you really have to defend because this is kind of exposed to the south with at least 2 divisions, and I just don't know what it's worth. So likely we'll destroy it is what I think we'll need to do. Covington, on the other hand, you can see that, of course, we can destroy the rail, but we cannot destroy this city. Okay, those are pretty much the highlights. You can see that Sigel's trained up some more forces. I should probably do really the same thing. I need to check in on all our forces here, see if any of their forces need to be trained and get them to Sigel to NBC for training. All right, see you next time.